YouTube, what's going on? So today we're going to do a little something different. We're not building anything atomizer related. We're going to talk about aliens. Why are we going to talk about aliens? Because there's some information that I've touched on, but I've never really explained. And that is how to wrap a really clean alien. So aliens have two different sides. You have a backside and you have your front side. And what I mean by that is I'm going to slap on a macro, we're going to get up and close, and I'm going to try and capture the difference between what I would say is your live edge that you want that to be the top of your coil versus the other side of it, which sometimes you get lucky, but other times you end up with your coil or your wrap looking like this. It's not nice and flat, it's not wide. So let's get up and close, see if I can pull this off. All right, so everything's blurry except for what we need it to see. So here's our stick of material, right? Still kind of not well, but you have this side being the bottom, and the way you can tell is basically if you really look, you can see where it almost creates a U shape. Now if we rotate it, you can see where that U shape is facing up. This side is going to be the side that you want facing up. So if we pop this off, we take whatever we're going to wrap on, and we keep this edge as our top. And you make sure it stays nice and flat. How I do that is I pinch with my thumb and index finger on the stick, and I rotate it so that each wrap just stacks. Another way to find your working edge, which I don't do it with traditional 3-core, is by gently rolling it with a pin, stainless steel pin on a very hard surface, and that will typically expose your working edge. You just want to be careful when wrapping, because whenever you flatten it, you're making it lay nice and wide, and it loosens up your fuse. But let's slap the macro back on and we'll take a look, see how we did. So if that is the profile you are after, that is what I am talking about in regards to a live edge. I don't necessarily want to wrap one incorrectly, because then I would have to undo it. But if you're wrapping these up, let's do this. If you're wrapping these up and you're having issues with them laying nice and flat, like so, make sure you're taking the time with your material to identify what side is which. I also never wrap from my swivel end. I always wrap from my chuck end. I wrap that way, back. That's another key point. You always want to work from your chuck backwards, not the other way. Otherwise, well, you'll have issues. Plain and simple. But that's it. Identify your live edge, wrap from your chuck to your swivel end. And if you have difficulties determining which end is your live edge, don't be afraid to roll it. I use a stainless steel rolling pin, and I bought a 12x12 tile from Lowe's. Granite or ceramic. I don't know, it was like $4. Don't go overboard with this stuff. It's just building coils. But when you do get done, you want them to look clean. So that's why we did it. Hopefully this reaches some people that are struggling to get that nice finished look, because for me it makes a difference, you know. If I'm running something in my own stuff, I really don't care, but if I'm sending something out to somebody, I want that curb appeal. I want that nice wide flat profile. So that's how I get down. Hopefully this helps. Peace.